At 240 pounds from Detroit, Michigan, the All-American Greg Bobchick. Their opponent, weighing in at 271 pounds from Buffalo, New York, Roughouse Graham. And his partner, weighing in at 238 pounds from San Diego, California, Mr. Wrestling Vince Terelli. One fall, 20-minute time limit.
All right, fans, the tag match we've been looking forward to. TNT Tommy Angel, the partner of the All-American Greg Bobchick. And Bobchick really got floored with some object into the hand and the fist of Roughouse Graham.
It was just some tape, Bob. It wasn't the object.
He had demanded retribution for that. Roughouse Graham and Terelli said, hey, we're together, get you a partner. And I think he came up with a whale of a partner in this Tommy Angel. He and Bobchick should really complement each other perfectly in the ring, Kevin.
I tell you, we got a couple of amateurs in here, Bob. This could prove to be exciting. Got to brush up on your holds here, Bob. Terelli, Mr. Wrestling, as he calls himself, versus the All-American Greg Bobchick.
Well, they're both tremendous. Bobchick, All-American at Michigan State. And Terelli, an outstanding amateur competitor, All-American.
He turned pro at a very young age, Bob, I found out. He didn't go to college. He went straight to the pros because he could.
Here's a guy that...
Oh, right in the ribs.
He got that knee up. Tremendous blow right into the midsection of Bobchick right off of the bat. Just as they came together near the center of the ring, over him. A good somersault. There goes Bobchick. Good arm drag. Takedown on Terelli. Oh, as you say, you can look at these two to really mix it up. Good fireman carry takedown right there by Terelli.
Terelli's not fast enough.
Bobchick says, hey, I can do it too. And he does.
Terelli wants a little break here.
And Bobchick backs away as the referee gets between them. Terelli not only has got all of the tremendous ability that one would want to possess to be a professional wrestler, but Kevin, he's got something I know you admire and that you're very fond of in that young man, and that's that real nasty, dirty, mean streak that he's got.
He's not afraid to break a rule if it means getting a victory, Bob.
And you never know.
Love that.
You never know about him. Sometimes he's going to wrestle you, and he'll come out and he'll wrestle you clean.
That one.
Yeah, he'll wrestle you clean for a moment, and then all of a sudden, the dam bursts, and he turns it all loose.
Allures you into a false sense of security.
Powerful knee lift there. He got it up high into Bobchick.
Bobchick favoring the ribs here, too.
Well, you can't blame him. He got a couple of real heavy knees right into that rib cage. Back to the ropes now by Terelli, and Terelli has been right on the attack. Off he comes. He goes right back to the same place
Bob.
again.
I haven't seen anyone utilize that more effectively than Mr. Wrestling Vince Terelli.
Well, he had a tremendous campaign in Japan, just back from Japan. There's Bobchick made a tag. All right, let's...
Tommy Angel.
Terelli backing into the corner. Terelli said, hey, wait a minute. They got a fresh man in the ring. Let me see what's going on.
Terelli calls himself Mr. Wrestling, Bob. What do you think about that? Is he one of the greats like Tim Woods, the original Mr. Wrestling?
He's very good. Any doubt about that. The guy, he's still young. There's no telling how great he's going to be.
He's got a tremendous physique. He's honed. Looks like he ate a lot of rice and sushi over there. Not too much body fat on the body of Mr. Wrestling Vince Terelli.
One thing right here, Tommy Angel's got to avoid that right hand. You never know whether that right hand is loaded or not. In recent weeks, it's been loaded.
If Bobchick's...
Good heavens, look at Angel with the big guy.
All I'm saying, Bob, is if Bobchick's so fired to get Graham, how come he's not in the ring right now?
Well, 271 pounds. You saw it hit the mat right there. Angel showed you, I got some strength and power myself. And that takes a lot of it when you throw a man around like that weighs that much as he just did with Roughouse Graham. But you're right. Graham said he wanted Bobchick, and Bobchick wants Graham. I think
Let's get him in there.
I think you're going to see these two in there. They're going to be standing toe-to-toe before this match is over.
Angel is doing has a smart match so far. Well, up until then, he had Graham on the canvas. That's where the big guy has to be if you want to get a pinfall.
Oh, man, that'll slow a giant down. The finger to the eye. Now look at Angel. He got him mad.
How come you're not talking about
Graham
those
got him
illegal
mad.
right hands right there, Bob?
There's the elbow. That caught him right on the chin as he came off the rope.
Illegal.
Timeout. There's no timeout, guy.
Oh, sure there are.
Get up in the ring and let's go.
You make your own timeouts in wrestling.
He may make one, but the referee's certainly not going to call for one. Now he said, wait a minute, let me...
That's a very biased official, Bob. He missed what was a 2
You wanted to see these two in there, and here they are.
Well, it's not, well, how come, well, here we go.
Hey, and this time Graham said, hey, I don't think I want this. I'm going to get out of here. And he made the tag. Here's Terelli back.
That's a psychological ploy by Graham. I like that. He wants to make Bobchick foam at the mouth a little bit.
Well, it may be something that I'm sure they are purposely doing, is keeping Terelli in there against Bobchick, because, whoa!
That was a leg drag,
heavens.
Bob.
He almost twisted that leg right out of the socket. Really went right. Boy, he is so quick.
European-style forearm with that one. Another one.
See how quick he got to his feet with those forearms? Knocked the pins right from under. Nice. Oh, the eyes.
I love it. I love it.
Eyes. Right in the eyes. Bobchick was back to the ropes. Now draped in the ropes. Terelli right on top of him again. This guy smells it. When he gets you hurt, he's like the boxing champion. When he gets you hurt, guy, watch out. He's going to try to put you away, and that's what Terelli does. Fans, don't you go away. We're going to take a break right here. The action will continue. You won't miss a thing. We'll come back. Let's take time out for this message. Look right up at Tommy Angel. Boy, did he dive out of that corner in a hurry, Kevin.
Yeah, the fans really didn't miss too much in that break. Bobchick really gaining somewhat of a second win here against Terelli. I think these are two very evenly matched competitors here, Bob.
Oh, they're both outstanding wrestlers, no doubt about it. And you know, when you get two guys in, as you say, sort of evenly matched so many times, Kevin, and like in any other sport, it depends on who wants it the most, which guy wants it the most, and which guy's going to dig down and give the most. But these two, well, you can see the darts just fly between the eyes when these two look at each other.
You know, Bob, you can tell both these guys spend a lot of time in the gym. And speaking of a gym, I want to say hi to Jack Waring at Waring's Gym in Virginia Beach, Virginia. They watch us South Atlantic every Sunday morning at 3 a.m. on Wavy TV 10 in Norfolk, Virginia. But, hey, I like working out. Sweet Pea Whitaker, the world light heavyweight champion, works out there at Waring's Gym in Virginia Beach, Bob.
Well, Bobchick had made the tag. He was in the corner. Terelli didn't even see that tag. He was caught by surprise that Tommy Angel had made the tag and got in, and Terelli now got a fresh opponent in. Right away, Angel took him down with that hip toss and that headlock. Got him on the mat now in that headlock. Terelli quickly with the head scissors. Good move on his part. Angel trying to kick out. Terelli's got it locked in tight.
Bob, we just got to tell all these people at home, they have questions or comments, they can write us at South Atlantic Pro Wrestling. You know, we get letters on a daily basis, and hey, if you got something to say to Kevin the Truth Casey, write it in. If it's Bob Caudle, tell him he's not objective enough. Say, Kevin, you're the greatest. You are the truth. Just like Vince Terelli and Roughouse Graham. It looks like they're the truth so far in this match.
Again, Angel now trying to kick out of that head scissors. 1, 2, 3 kicks. He still got it locked in tight, and finally he makes it. Arm drag as Terelli came charging in after him, but here's the tag.
Nice ring presence there.
It was, and here's the big man. The big man's going to come in as he comes through the ropes now after that tag. Terelli knew where he was, as you say. All he had to do was reach back and made that tag, and that's what he did. Look at that big knee right to the midsection. This guy can maul you. He can work you over with the best. He's a rough one.
Look at Graham, very methodical.
Look at this to the eye. Just ripping out the eyes.
Now, a little taunt here for Bobchick.
Oh, right over to give a little.
Look at Bobchick showing his inexperience, man. Now we can have an opportunity for a little 2-on-1 here, a little 2v1. Gotta like that.
Angel now whipped to the ropes, off to the elbow.
Right
down he goes. Oh, man, that caught him right flush.
Oh, here we go. A little taunting here. Bobchick and Graham.
Hey, we're doing a little fancy dance footwork in there as he was going to square off into the boxing pose. He's going back to Bobchick again. Hey, guy, watch out.
Look at Terelli in the far corner.
And what he's doing is getting the referee occupied.
I love that. What teamwork. This is great teamwork.
Terelli just working over Tommy Angel in the other corner. There was madness. Look at Angel now, draped across that rope. There's that chop. Roughouse. Scoop slam.
Hey, here we go. A little bit more taunting.
There's been a method to all their madness.
Psychological warfare between Graham and Bobchick.
Angel now trying to fight his way back with a couple of...
There's a tag. Now here we
just able to make it to the corner.
That is smart. That's great stuff by Graham. Very smart.
He wanted to get out of the way of Bobchick. He doesn't want any more Bobchick.
Continued psychological warfare, Bob. Bobchick is losing his concentration. He's trying to get Graham. He could forget about he's in there with Mr. Wrestling, Vince Terelli.
The All-American and Mr. Wrestling right here are going to get it on into the corner now, into the ropes. Bobchick trying to back Terelli to the corner. Good move on the part of Terelli.
Like that move by Terelli.
Look at this. He comes up swinging, too. Bobchick turns face down to the mat on his knees, turning into Terelli now.
I think
Watch
he's
out.
going
Fine.
out.
There he goes.
Out goes the track.
Here
What's
comes
Angel
Tommy Angel
doing
from
this?
behind. Watch out. Bobchick now.
Watch out for Graham outside.
There's the big Roughhouse. Picks him up. He was completely helpless out there, and Graham just slammed him right into the side of the ring and in the apron.
You see Terelli, that sinister sneer. Oh, here comes Graham.
He's going to do it over again.
Elbow.
The elbow to the back. Bobchick going to be punished out there. Now he's trying to fight back.
Bobchick making a comeback.
Terelli again keeping the referee occupied in the ring as Angel tried to get in. Now Graham says, let me help you. Isn't he a nice guy?
I was about to say the same
nice
thing, Bob.
guy. Helped him back into the ring,
you
didn't
start
he?
being objective. It's
Oh,
about time you
goodness,
start being
heavens
objective,
alive.
Bob.
What a right hand from Terelli. He went way back out in left field to get that one.
He got that one from Osaka, Japan.
And Bobchick trying to reach over to make the tag, but he had a long way to go.
I like that
There we go.
sinister sneer in Vince Terelli.
Through the
And what
ring
does Angel
again,
keep
and again
coming in
Angel
for?
from behind.
Look at Vince. What a flip.
He cut a flip completely out of the ring over the top rope after Bobchick.
That is tremendous excitement from Vince Terelli.
Like that guy had wings, man. Did you see him come out of that ring over that top rope?
Another, like a bolo-style form.
Tremendous move on the part of Terelli, and he's got Bobchick in
Might
trouble.
slam him on the hardwood floor.
And he
Ow.
does. Picks him up to slam him hard to the floor. Terelli right on top of him. Now it's Terelli going to
Gotta
get
watch
back
out
into
for
the ring.
Graham. Graham might get in a cheap shot here.
Yeah, I'm surprised that you would call it a cheap shot if Graham was able to land a blow on it.
Cheap because it's inexpensive. You can get something for nothing, and I like that.
Well, he started to walk down.
Here goes
comes
Vince
Terelli.
again.
Over
Flying
again.
over the top. Wow.
A flying press over the top rope to Bobchick, who was down on the floor again. And Bobchick has been unable to get back into the ring. Terelli now is going to slam him into that ring post.
Head full of turnbuckle. Vince Terelli
Has
has
Terelli showed you some
nothing-
moves or not, guy?
He's been nothing short of excellent.
Sensational, really, is about the only way you can describe Vince Terelli. What do you think this guy is really going to do in that tournament for the championship?
Hey, a former champion. He knows what it's like to hold the gold. I have to rate him one of the favorites. Another. Look at Angel losing his cool
And the
there.
referee cuts him off again, pushes him back toward his own corner.
Bobchick
Here
needs to
comes
make a
Terelli
tag
right
really
after
bad
Bobchick
right now.
again.
Here comes Graham. Looks like a little cheap shot. The big right hand.
He's got something
He's got
loaded
his
in that fist, but he missed it. Bobchick ducked under it, and down goes Terelli.
Oh no! What's Angel doing interfering?
1, 2, 3.